Are you guys settled down? Please take to your seats so that we can continue with the program as it was. How are you guys feeling? Do you feel re-energized? Kasukari kamepanda? Yes, I hope you guys have gotten some refreshments from the bar. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Sawa. So before we continue with the unreleased music program, there are some requests that you guys had made before we went on to break. Some 3 songs were requested for us to re-listen to. And within the audience, you can see some additional attendees. Thank you to everybody who has made it to come and appreciate King Collo, right? DEP is back. When I say DEP, you say Collo. DEP? Collo. DEP? Collo. When I say Collo, you say DEP. Collo? DEP. Collo? Yes, I love it so much. Thank you all for making it here. So we're going to re-listen to 3 tracks before we get into the unreleased music. 3 tracks that we had already listened to and that were requested by some of the members of the audience. So the first one that was requested was Haina Gina. The second one that was requested was Fire. And the third one that was requested was Z. Colonym? Z. Yes. So, Rude Boy, you're going to take us through Haina Gina, Fire, and Z Anthem.
As Africans, I think we need a voters exchange program. Where we vote for Uganda, Uganda vote for us.
It's Gina.
Nywele tutapita mitiani na flying colors ka kichwa ya tekashi. Pia tuko mbele kadere ni kidhani applying hours tuko peace usikashi. Flow bado yeah, but do I say trust and obey. Wanajua form ni gani Karashian roulette buda. Hapo usiplay kuna order of the day. Niko sure form ni gani unauliza. Kitaeleweka skiza lakini usitetemeke si miujiza. Mizani zipo tele za kuigiza. Mistari teki tingisha kichwa ni kamba anaitika. Usikatae neno ilishakubalika. Piga lap ndo ujojo waifika. Kila mkoro ana siri ya kufika. Asiyetembea usema mamake pekee ndo anajua kupika. Dunia ina Afrika nasi tuko East Africa. Kenya ina Wakenya tofauti ni ukabila. Hatuwezi gawanyika hapa, Yesu ndiye bila. So daima mimi ni Mkenya, injili itasikika. Niko on meaning tuko live in your speakers. Pick a bone, we cannot survive in my sneakers. I'm sicker though, not a surprise that I'm slicker. Volume iko sawa, beat ninazika. Kamkuyo na usapere, wakale wana ukale. Mkamba na ukao na wajaka wana ujadhe. Meru ni merume kosto kuna Uswahili. Mluya ana ulunje so flow ina ujasiri. Wendo pota mindo clay god. No Harry Potter hapo chawi easy play lord. DJ Khalid anajua we the best ama Juna Joshani bless me ni western na. Yes. Bado tunatafutia ngoma jina. Wanasema kufanya kazi na Collo imekuwa difficult. Jua mezoea kumanipulatiwa. Since wako so religious na spiritual. Siwezi compromise, why hallucinate? Tusi confuse kanisa na uchawi, hizi cult. Nabii akikemea siku implicate. Ni the so-called believers wana chase miracles. Wanazo advertise wakicongregate. If you can't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Back down for nothing, stand tall kabeni hing. Nina chembe cha imani katikati kabeli ring. Napenda vile ina sound, I can call for anything. Kama hasira ni hasara, tuwezi kosana. Flow kali uliza oji na ndo God papa. Hot and sweet hapo sawa niko hot sana. Ni yule MC fupi na simoji. Oops,
go to Fire. How did you guys like that one? Shout out to the director of the music video, Wako Hapa. Amazing round of applause for them. Yes. The title ni Haina Jina, but tunatafuta Jina.
FYI, she's a student from the Kenya Film School, man. You did a great job, you and your team. Thank you so much, guys, man. If it wasn't for you, I took your on your video.
A round of applause once again. Thank you so much. Thank you for gracing us. Yes, so the next song we're gonna play is Fire. DJ Rude Boy.
Make we do this. First man, first man, first man, first man. Holy Ghost bars. Twende kazi. Wazazi walianza huruma. Mimi kazaliwa auta. Kidogo ndoa ikachuchuma. West ikakuwa ndo mtaa. Saint C, Mek. Kiuna tulipanda hadi patch. Toka form 2, toka form crew. Ikakuwa mega yani catch. Okay, joto ipambe, moto iwake, ndoto ipande. Joto iashe irori na nare kidogo ka breeze. Please be a thief, flow tujikaze, flow tuitambe. Flow tuitambe, utake ustake, ndoto itambe. Tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu njoo twampendeleza, Yesu njoo niyemeleza. Tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu njoo twampendeleza, Yesu njoo niyemeleza. From secular vuka to gospel, gospel vuma to secular. Permanent home sio hostel though, temporary ndio regular. South C, South B, hema kisha dunga hadi West B. Lala starehe kangara, hata bila sherehe na nye. Joto ipambe, moto iwake. Ndoto ipate, ndoto iashe. Irori na nare, kidogo kabili. Flow, please be at ease. Ndoto jikaze, kuna fire. Tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu njoo twampendeleza, Yesu njoo niyemeleza. Tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu njoo twampendeleza, Yesu njoo niyemeleza. Na hatujafika, nani tena kasi Ebeneza? Hilo jina litasikika. Who else kasi Ebeneza? Napolita naipika. Njia ashatengeneza ndo napita kwa hakika. Pia anatekeleza fire. Tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu njoo twampendeleza, Yesu njoo niyemeleza. Fire. Tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu njoo twampendeleza, Yesu njoo niyemeleza. Fire. Yes. Z. Hino walewa Generation Collo Z. 2 times Z. Tingalinga Ling ling. This time tunahakikisha, itabidi tujiandikishe. BBC status yako iko vipi? Cheki cheki hali uisaidishe juu. Nani anafaa aingie gavana? System ina need kiongozi. Ugonjwa wa akili ni balaa. Kama akiba siasa hayosi. Revolution's finally here. Cracking order loud and clear. It's now or never, time in the calm. Ring the alarm, ring the alarm. Wale Generation Koloni, sauti ya vizazi chenye wa. Unless gava iseme, bado tu uko hata kama ushanyuria. Pia ni muhimu ukimake chapa, kuna ile unachangia kuran gava. Unless gava iseme, utabaindai na ukose kuikonya. Unless gava iseme, mali si yako na ndoa si kuoa. Elimu ni muhimu certified. Charity begins at home, uliza ngilu. Piga technical verified indeed. From the 254 Mbuzi, meaning Sabibu. The revolution's finally here. Cracking order loud and clear. It's now or never, time in the car. alarm, ring the alarm, ring the alarm. DEP kiwa Rockman Collo ni mzee. Wale wa Z Generation Z. Yes, sauti ya vizazi cheni ya wazee. Finance me 24 to the retouch. Yes, 25 we research. 26 to nothing for 2027. Still ill, killing a demand, need respect. Saba iko wazi unaweza inspect. Meaning to go on for 2027. Ting-a-ling, ling-ling, ting-a-ling, ling-ling, ting-a-ling, ling-ling. Leo kuna jen tunajua ni wako pale wa Generation Z. DEP kiwa Rockman Collo ni mzee. Mzee. Yes, sauti ya vizazi cheni ya wazee. Gavani sisi. Sisi ndo gava. Kutoka silent ones, mabuma, Gen X, millennials, Gen Alpha, I see you baby. Tuko pajamo, tupendane, tuishi kwa amani au sio? Heshima lazima, Collo, King is back.
The king is back. A round of applause for King Collo. Yes, remember we are here for the one and only Collo. We are here for his listening party, and we are grateful that you guys honored our invite and were able to join us here today. Remember, when you post the videos, when you post the photos, remember to tag Collo. The hashtag is hashtag DEP is back. Remember to tag Mageuzi Hub, our beautiful venue, and remember to tag Peach Marketing, and remember to tag Ongeza _volume. Yes, so now we are on to the interesting part. And just a reminder of the house rules. We are here for a listening party. We are here for what? A listening party. And what happens at a listening party?
We listen.
Nimewaingiza darasa. Yes, so let us try as much as possible to do more of the listening than the talking. Let's put the noise at a minimum, okay? Okay, tuko sawa? Yes, so we're getting to the most interesting part of this listening party, the unreleased. And at Ongeza Volume, we usually say, utamu wa live shows ni unreleased. Utamu wa live shows ni unreleased. Yes, so that is why we are here. So, what I'm going to ask you next, Collo, what should we expect from you going forward? We've listened to your normal hits, zenye tunazijua kutoka utotoni, and we've listened to the new age Collo, 2023-2024. So now, as of last week, we had Z Anthem, which we are going to replay. Nimeona kuna mtu ana request tucheze tena. Tutaicheza tena na tena. Yes. So, but we want to listen to, what do you have for us as Collo? What should we expect from you now that the king is back? What should we expect?
Like, just what to expect is, actually, let's not expect, let's agree.
Let's agree.
Yes.
Tuelewane.
Unajua ukiexpect unaweza kuwa frustrated. Tunaweza agree that naka kurelease as much music as possible, kufeed wase na some good music juu nisipodu even me realize kuna wase wengine wana release na sitaki kwa ile camp ya kucomplain about songs specific. So I just want to go on a drive, as mentioned when we visited Big Beat Studio to come up. I mentioned earlier on that we had to listen to 42 beats. So there's a lot of music that is going to come. I'm working towards an album.
A round of applause for that. We're working towards a Collo album. Yeah, that is a big deal.
Yeah, I've done like a mixtape once. That was in 2013, but I've never really come out with a solo album as Collo, you know. So I can say that I want to make as much music as possible. Hopefully in 2025 the album will be out, but as we head towards that, this is where we begin. So this is a very special moment for me.
A round of applause. So have you been working on something?
A lot. There's so much music that we've worked on, and for today I want us to perhaps just listen to two songs unreleased, then we can decide on which one should come out first, perhaps. I think that's a good place to start.
Okay, that's a good place to start.
Yes.
So we're going to listen to two unreleased tracks. Which one do you want us to start with? Kaende? This is a very vulnerable moment.
But yeah, kaende kakiendani.
Okay, we're gonna have Rude Boy play unreleased Kaende. Now tunakumbuka hii ni listening party, we listen. Yes, please. Rude Boy.
Mapya lazima ya wasili, gumzo mshikondo tubonge, tukowele mbele situsonge, mwendo wa kasi kwenye kazi, kushi kama farasi, wacha kurazi, nevertheless, shikamo, mara saba, marahaba, kibindwa, meditating, so light, elevating, started from the bottom, now we here, isn't this what you've anticipated? Meditating, so light and levitating, cause we started from the bottom, now we here. Isn't this what you anticipated? Yes, kuna venye nita left, vichwa ziko right, zili zitabidi imefikia maskini tutajiria melala bila light. Hii hapa ni emancipation, kemea manipulation, punguza pangana, berek, sitaki ufala, berek, tuko juu ya calculation, how to work around this subjugation. Sina time ya kujam siteti, stress if come to relax kiseti. Tuko juu ya calculation, how to work around this subjugation. Sina time ya kujam siteti, stress if come to relax kiseti.
That is interesting. Yes, before you speak, I'm gonna ask you guys, one or two people, just randomly tell me how you're feeling. How do you think of the track? What do you think of the track? Just honest feedback, randomly. Anything that comes to your mind. I know you're looking at me. You want the mic? Randomly, kaende. Oh, there's someone. Please pass it behind. Random thoughts. What has come to your mind? How do you feel about the track? How has it made you feel? Whatever.
Wagwan.
Yeah,
I love the hook. Hiyo flow kwanza ni catchy. Mimi naitwa Isam Gavi, the lyrical disease with the killer flow music. Yeah. Collo King wa rap hapo hivyo manze. I love this one. Before I even listen to the next one, mimi na feel the one kwanza kutoka hiyo msema.
Niko keen kusema umesema nini appreciate nini sana about your track?
Amesema the hook?
The hook?
Yes.
Hapo sawa kabisa.
Hook and the flow.
Yeah. Hapo
sawa. Your bounce with the one.
Hapo sawa manze.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that. Anybody else? Just one more. There's someone there at the back. Also you? Okay. 3 more then.
Mageuzi.
Kabisa.
My name is Chiluba, aka Chiluba the One.
Maze Chilu!
So, I'm a dancer. Now, from a dancer's point of view, I feel like pale TikTok wase wataanguka nayo.
Amen to that, Maze.
I can just picture wase kaende naona wakienda nayo.
Wakirusha mapunch, tunawapiga video. Hiyo video lazima ushrap.
Exactly. So, big up, I love it.
Bless up.
Thank you so much. Please pass the mic at the back. There's someone at the back who's raised their hand. Kumbe ni Antoinette, the queen.
Hi,
Aunt.
my name is Antoinette Aiko, and my remarks are, you pull it up.
Oh, we'll pull it up. We're gonna replay it. I promise you, we're gonna replay it. Promise. I just want Collo to talk about it just a bit, and then we'll replay it, then go to the next one, okay? Anybody else with anything to say? Collo,
yeah.
What was in your mind? Ukituambia hapo kaende. What are you telling us? What is this song? Who produced it? Tell us everything. We want to hear everything about it.
Okay. So, as mentioned earlier, borrowing from the theme of the anthem, it's innovation and peace. So, the connotations around that is how do we heal, reconcile, a generation imerise up imesema kitu fulani, but hizo solutions tunazifindaje and how do we keep the music flowing to pass the message, So unajua afadhali ujibebe fala then ubebwe fala. So ukiona msichana kubeba fala, kuna hiyo nikaa turn the other cheek. So akirusha mapunch sisi tunapiga video, yani tunaonesha ufala yao, unacheki. So kuna gap ingine pia, msengine juzi alikuwa ameniambia nikiwa Bondo. I visited Bondo over the weekend. There was a project being done there for kids and art and stuff like that. So a friend of mine said, yo, as you're hoping to get the largest voter turnout ever, because I really just want, if we could get like 20 million voting, 20 million people, even better, something bigger than vijana tugutuke. Sijika kuna wasa walikuwa hiyo time, kuna of course majenzi hiyo time walikuwa younger, but in the same light, ini ka follow up from hiyo conversation ya the anthem. So umesikia the anthem, okay, alafu so tunasema kaende wakirusha, ukisikia hapo afya ni nini, akili. So there's a connotation of mental health. Pia kwa the anthem asema ugonjwa wa akili ni balaa. Mental health is real, and I can say the issue is not the systems or the structures, in my opinion. It's just the fact that perhaps we have leaders who are unwell. So even in the lyrics I bring it, I will say afya ni akili, unaona, na pia mapya lazima ya wasili.
Okay, that's amazing. Should we pull up Kaende? Yes, you guys want to listen to it once again? Just once more and then we can proceed, okay? Yes, Collo? Yes. DJ Rico.
Mapya lazima ya wasili, gumzo mshikondo tubonge, tukowele mbele situsonge, mwendo wa kasi kazi kushika kama farasi, wacha mirasi, nevertheless, more mara saba, mara haba kibingwa. Meditating, so light, elevating. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Isn't this what you've anticipated? Meditating, so light and levitating. Cause we started from the bottom, now we're here. Isn't this what you've anticipated? Kuna venye nita left, vichwa ziko right. Civics itabidi imefikia maskini kutajiria melala bila light. Hii hapa ni emancipation, kemea manipulation. Punguza panana, pereka, sitaki ufala. Pereka, tuko juu ya calculation. How to work around this subjugation. Sina time ya kujam siteti, stress if come to relax iseti. Tuko juu ya calculation, how to work around this subjugation. Sina time ya kujam siteti, stress if come to relax iseti. Video. It's so raw. I feel vulnerable to it's so raw. Bado ijamixiwa but ni sawa.
It's for the love. Yes, so we're gonna move.
Special shout out by the way to Mr. Lucas Biquedo, aka Ogopa DJs. That's Ogopa, man.
Yes.
Long live Ogopa DJs.
Round of applause for Ogopa DJs.
Na pia kwa hiyo session nilikuwa na best yangu is a songwriter anaitwa Georges Waitena. I just want to acknowledge him and tell artists it's also okay to work with co-writers. If you have a good songwriter, don't feel like it's pressure. Work with people. Kuna wase wenye ni forte yao, unaona. So he's actually the one who came up with the idea of wakirusha mapunch na wapiga video. I'm like, sawa, twende kazi. So I want to acknowledge him as a songwriter on the track also.
Thank you so much. It is amazing. So big up Ogopa Videos and the songwriters that walichangia to that amazing song. So we're gonna
bado jesha,
bado.
By the time ile kitu mtakuwa mnasikia final itakuwa fiam. Yes.
Ebu mseme fiam. Loko la tupatia ma ad-libs mba. Yes, so on to the next. The second unreleased jam.
Yes.
Are you going to talk about it first before we play it?
So ladies and gentlemen, this is the final track that I would like for you to have a listen to. It's called Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
No, not extraordinary.
Oh, extraordinary. Apologies, King. It's extraordinary.
Extraordinary. You know, you have to say it with a raw, you know, extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Can I hear you guys say extraordinary? Yes, mashallah, like that. Just like that.
You know, actually, the funniest thing is, the other day we're just preparing for this. You told me, hey, Collo, mother, you're so extra.
Don't tell me that's where you got it from.
I went to the studio straight and I said, you know, that's a one. So yeah, let's have a listen to the song and then we can have a chat. DJ Good Boy! Bars!
Yes, tunazibro kama hourglass. Rhymes amwagika in abundance. Mike nikishika ni kundiana lana juu ya beat na anguka kama avalanche. Papa Sam, make sure umepata Sam. Usikie utamu na ka ina slap confirm.
go.
Yes, tunazidrop kama hourglass. Rhymes za mwagika in abundance. Mike nikishika ni kundi ya lala juu ya beat na anguka kama avalanche. Hapa Sam, make sure umepata Sam. Usikie utamu na ka ina slap confirm. Nimeshikilia hii game for long kwa palm. Usiniletee mankino orangutan. Bado niko, ni muhimu kukapitia juu chini kama siso. Papi ratili pima hisia. Hivyo leo basi tunasababisha ndo tutande sana ibe. Wasanii na wakilisha, ambia wadao wafike bei. Nikuwa extra, nikuwa extraordinary. Ndio maana niko extra, maana niko extraordinary. And I'm so extraordinary. Kila kitu ni extra, kila kitu ni extraordinary. Full circle, hii life huwa full circle. Tulichangia kwota, zikapita nusu na pia kuna 2,000. Look up in the sky, you die. I and I fly too high. Kando nina right, no delay. Ni watafurahi, watafurahia. Nikisikia hii muziki, nikisikia miuchizi. Wacha niseme chabuela, nochi chimini wa makwela. Sio kesi, mbona uongezi? Mbona miko sawa kuna dawa? Sondo kuna chacha, kani kikulacho unakacha. Joni kini macho mena gacha. Nikuwa extra,
Extra.
nikuwa extraordinary. Ndio maana niko extra,
Extra.
maana niko extraordinary.
Atea.
And I'm so
Kule.
extraordinary.
Alafu ya mwisho.
Kila kitu ni extra,
Extra.
kila kitu ni extraordinary. Nikuwa extra, nikuwa extraordinary. Ndio maana niko extra, maana niko extraordinary. And I'm so extraordinary. Kila kitu ni extra, kila kitu ni extraordinary. Mistari ukiitisha wejua utapewa.
Ukitisha unapewa.
Kuna wale wanachora na wale uchorewa. Delivery ni simple lakini tofauti. Collo generali piga saluti.
Collo when in extra.
Lazima extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Kuna table yenye ilituambia hapa to pull up. I want to hear what they have to say about the song. Now ambush. Nini mlisema to pull up? Who's gonna talk? Mmoja. Oh, hi. Now introduce kwanza.
Yapi jamaa? Mimi naitwa Frasha na najua kuna remix ya hii song.
Nduru ya Frasha iko wapi?
Najua kuna remix ya hii song. Haijatoka lakini itatoka.
Okay, back to you guys. This side, does anybody want to say something about the song? How you feeling? Extra. You feeling extra? Extraordinary. This side, oh, amazing.
Yeah, my name is Sapato Peeps, Madaraka Festival in the house. For a long time, Collo, I feel like you've been on a leash. And I know this is a listening party, but I feel like you're celebrating like you're out of jail finally. So great, man. They have released you. We're so happy.
It's a release party, like they've released him. Anybody else have something to say? How you feeling, guys? Yeah? So, wow. Okay, we're gonna have Dr. Rain and then pass it to Kodo at the back.
Yo, Kill.
Yes, sir.
So, first of all, I'm just so happy you're in your bag. You are exactly who the fuck you think you are, bro. And having witnessed that, having the privilege to work with you and see your creative, how you create music, how you write your bars, how you structure,
how deeply involved the bars, how deeply involved you get into that process. I'm just so glad that people have seen that and you're receiving your flowers. I'm just so happy for you, bro. Zitoke, hizo goma zitoke. Alafu tuko na kesi, mimi na wewe Sam tuko na kesi na wewe. Umekaa studio mara ngapi na hujachezea hizi mangoma? Bro, hiyo lakini ni ya baadaye.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rain. Kindly pass the mic to the back. Please do not be afraid to share your opinions. You are here to give us feedback so that we can know which song to release next. So,
Niaje. So, yangu ni...
Introduce yourself first.
Naitwa African. So, yangu ni theory just based on the response that ingoma imepata after ilianza with the opening about 4 bars. Meza kina Big Pin up and the legends Nameless Russia walikoshawika pull up, and then the energy it can translate through the room. For those who have noticed or maybe you haven't, na feel kuna a latent nostalgia in that song that it may cause your moment. And the moment the song started, maybe ukireplay mnaweza notice comment yangu nilikuwa nasikia wapende wasipende mimi bado niko imenipeleka to that, and imefeel maybe that latent nostalgia and how it may feel imefanya the energy it may explode as it has.
Thank you for that, African. Anybody else has anything to share with us? Oh, at the front. Okay. Mzungu Mkali.
Habari zenu, mimi naitwa Mzungu Mkali. Collo, nataka kuambia, since the first day I met you, you've always kept it authentic and 100. You've given me your full, true self on every single time I've ever interacted with you. And you serve as a role model to me in that regard. And this song fully embraces that. This song fully embraces your own authentic self. Extraordinary, baby. We have to learn from this man here.
Extraordinary, thank you for that. Anybody, I hope I'm not Sifugi mtu. This someone? Oh, okay. So, amazing. Nakuja side.
I just have one thing to say. Bars.
Can I hear everybody say bars? Bars. When I say Collo, you say DEP. Collo. Collo. When I say Collo, you say DEP. Collo.
Collo. Every time I like.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, sorry. My name is Gloria Mwani, and I'm a lover of Kenyan music.
A round of applause for Kenyan music in the building.
So I grew up to listening to Akina these guys. Actually, sijai grow up ukiangalia Spotify yangu, it is still their songs. And rapping their songs is quite easy. Up until leo nikaambiwa imba ya Collo. Nafika nusu nauliza unapumuanga. Tuanze hapo. Do you breathe while you're rapping? That is why she said no one can be Collo like Collo can be Collo. I can imitate a lot of artists. I can sing karaoke on a lot of songs, but your songs have such technique. And today unatupea hiyo feel na gospel vibe. I want people to understand how difficult it is.
Can we please listen to her as she speaks? We say this is a listening party, and we do what? We listen.
How to make a gospel song, have the beats that it has, still sound like it is passing a Christian message, na bado ikuwe na the lyrical game uko nayo. You are indeed the king of rap.
Bless.
Collo.
Mimi naitwa Mose, nimekuwa fan wa muziki za Kenya kwa kitambo.
Mose.
Tumekava events za tumekuwa watu wa media kwa kitambo. Lakini hiyo sound inanirudisha pia nostalgia mzuri sana. Najua kuna sound ya Kenya ilikuwa imepotea. Mimi naona hiyo sound ni kama inaanza umeirudisha kiasi. Iko fiti mbaya. Hiyo ina bounce hivi. Hiyo sound imelost kwa Kenya music. Manze nafurahi sana.
Asante, yani guys. Huyu jamaa kwanza Mose maze respect sana roast. Yani mshaisikia paparazzi. Sasa kutoka zile before IG. Before hiyo time kainge kwa kuandikwa, lakini Jamaa, he's been there. Maze, respect. Thank you for that feedback. Asante sana.
A round of applause for yourselves. Thank you so much for the feedback you're giving us. Is there anybody else who has to say anything? I hope sijafungia mtu nje. Colonium. And ninakuja, nakaribia. Oh yes, nipitishe tafadhali.
Hi Collo.
Hey.
You said fourth.
Tuanze na jina tafadhali ndio tukujue sote.
This is Robert.
Yes sir. Thank you.
You said fourth, so I relate. Tulianza na nyinyi. One thing, ungekimya, ungenyamaza, ungetujali, but umeamua kutujali. That was the opening line tuendelee. So thank you so much for sharing your gifts with you. And one thing that I want to tell you today is, I've been listening to you for more than 15 years. When I look at the demography around this room, you have transcended across such a large demographic because you're giving us yourself. So continue doing that.
Thank you so much.
I think at the back, is there somebody who wanted to say something? At the back? Yes, please. Feel free to give your honest and raw opinions. Collo is here for that.
My name is McKenna.
And please, when a person is speaking, can we just observe silence?
My name is McKenna, and all I'm going to say is the king is indeed back.
The king is indeed back.
Bless.
Thank you so much for your opinions. Thank you so much for your feedback. I hope sifungi mtu nje. Oh my God, we're getting more and more. Yes, please.
Mr. Majali.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good stuff. Told you, we've had this conversation before, and that is it. You asked us to make a decision between the first track and this. Bro, you know what's you, you know who's you, man. The king is back. Well done.
The king is back. I think there's somebody who wanted to...
I could introduce myself.
Oh, introduce yourself, please.
My name is Oli.
Okay.
We've worked with
Oli, tumewak na yeye maze. A special shout out to Oli. He gave me a nice break opportunity to perform at the Christie Sevens. That was the first show we did a month ago together with Kina Frasha maze ndani ya nyumba. So bless up. Asante sana Oli for making it. Asante.
Thank you so much. Anybody else before we... Okay.
So, hey, Chiluba again.
Yes, sir.
So, being in this room with the lovers of Kenyan music, I feel humbled, yani na feel poor sana, because as a lover of music, I'm a dancer, but I'm still a lover of music. I have seen so many people put Kenyan music down for baseless reasons. So I want to tell everybody who is here, let's keep that vibe of supporting our own, because even the people who are beating us, this because they first fall in love with their own vibe first before us. The rest of us fall in love with their vibe. You get? So if we are crazy about Kenyan music, other people will start wondering, why are these guys crazy about this music? I want to listen to it. You get? So everybody who is here, it's just big up everybody, because I know you guys are lovers of Kenyan music. For those who follow me, I travel a lot, and I always teach Kenyan music when I'm teaching abroad. It's not the popular thing to do. Everybody will do South African and Nigerian, but I choose to die with my people, because I feel like if the industry goes up, I might be part of the people who benefit. So big up everybody. And Collo, I worked with Collo as his choreographer in 2012. Yani 2012. And
guys. Chilu Maze is the one who choreographed the floss now video dance, man. Yes. Respect, bro.
So yeah, I met him at that time. Kwanza sikuamini, nilijisikia for the rest of the year. And during that time, nakumbuka alikuwa na write songs kwa simu, and that's the first time I saw an artist in action, and I never forgot the way ulikuwa unanionyesha, unanichezea ma voice note, naambia sikia hii. Hiyo time ni dancer mimi sielewi. Sikuwa naelewa. But one thing even now, up to now, I tell myself, Collo is a good songwriter. Yani, there's something in how you write, na connect nayo, yet I'm younger but I still connect. So big up yourself. Na ukitoa hizi ngoma tutatry kusupport as much as possible.
Thank you so much for that. Now that the floor is open and we're all giving feedback, I want to open this chance to anybody who has any questions for Collo before we redo those bangers for you guys. Anybody who has a question, because the mic is already in the audience, who has a question for Collo? Kuna mpenzi mtazamaji pale.
Mr. Lenny ndani ya nyumba na kucheki. Make some noise for Mr. Lenny.
Nakwambia hiyo meza iko na ma OGs.
Kabisa.
First of all, let me just start by appreciating my brother Collo on behalf of my, my fellow artist here. Wazee wa industry. Wazee wa industry. Millennials, ndio. Hauko hapo? Kataa tu lakini wewe ni mzee.
Kila mtu ni Gen Z.
But on a serious note, Collo, I congratulate you for what you're doing. Most people don't know, but being able to do such a thing, what you're doing right now, is not easy. Having people come together to come and listen to you means there is something that you have that not many people have. So I congratulate you for what you're doing right now, because you're also inspiring some of us who have, hung our boots, or who reached a point where they had given up on this music thing, because it's not easy. We all know, mwenye ameko kwa industry anajua story ya muziki ni ngumu, si rahisi. So I congratulate you for that. Secondly, I would like to appreciate your work. I believe you're one of the most, if not the best, rappers we have in this country. I love how you spit your rhymes. I love how you write your music. I love how you do your thing. My question is, are we gonna have a Klepto reunion? Yeah, because there is something about Klepto that made the three of you who you are individually. And so, just like the way we have Sauti Soul, the way we have, and I love my sister over there. Can you wave to the people?
Maureen from Elani, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, we have some beautiful music from so many artists in this country, and like our brother here said, there's not much love. Like, there's still not that love that people deserve. Eh? So, are we gonna have Klepto back? Are you guys going to come back and give us, even if not so much, at least one album from Klepto? I know you all have your separate, endeavors, but are we going to have Klepto back? Because there's something about the three of you that made you guys, and personally, I miss that. I really miss that, and I want to see it back. Yeah, so kindly, could you answer that?
Before Collo, you answer, we don't want to assume that everybody in this room knows who the quote Klepto is. So, no, I'm actually very serious.
Right.
I'm actually very serious. I'm actually very serious. I want you first to say what Klepto is, who Klepto is. Just a brief introduction, then go in and answer the question.
As far as recording music is concerned, I started off my career in 2001, and I was part of a group called Kleptomaniacs. The group disbanded in 2007 after we finished a tour in the US, and then 2007 was a very significant year. However, it's where I started off my career as a collaborator. So collaboration for me is everything, and most of my successful works musically have been through collaborations. So if you think about away from Klepto, with Sheila Mwanyiga, special shout out to her, aka Nikki, together with the likes of P Unit, Frasha Gabu Bona, collaborating also with Big P na Kondani ya Nyumba, the Peace from the East, Maze, you know, and Camp Mula, you know, through those ages, and then eventually, even just winning like an award through the Groove, which was for Basil Kizo, it was all about collaboration. So I thank God for that opportunity to kick off my career in that way, because I was really young then, you know. I can confidently say I was a trio mio of our era, you know, confidently. And what we got to do, like, we were just doing what we loved doing the most. And the reality is, then we didn't have as much responsibility as we do today. And, you know, like I said earlier, music is a very expensive sport. So the reality of building a better environment to be able to do what you love doing, as your money makes money, requires some financial literacy. And just to mirror what Mr. Lenny said, we're in a space where, and I'll quote someone who said, artists in Kenya have been brutally exploited. Not everyone would want to be associated in that. The guys want to enjoy the music, but to actually think about what it takes to do music and put it out there and share it and get it out there and prepare to go and perform is not a very pleasant process. So I just thank God for especially the OGs on that table who have always acted as big brothers to me. So for me to still be able to do it is because I see them and I can see what God has put in them. So for me, it's just to share the same energy. And yes, I spoke to the founder of Klepto, aka Roba, and he was like, yo man, I think we need to do like a deluxe album, you know. And it's needed because even Mr. Nyamari wants to do some Klepto shit. So probably 2025 you might see a Klepto project. Yes.
How does that sound? Yeah? Would you guys like that? Yeah? Amazing, amazing. Thank you, Mr. Lenny, for that question.
Very good question. You tuendelea kuizungumzia zaidi.
Oh, there's another question there.
Yes. Niko hapa ku represent Gen Zs, sawa? Tafadhali, we are leaderless people here. We are fine here. Bro. Kwanza mnaweza niita, wengine wanitanga Monski, wengine nitanga Mchizi, Scans, Baba Girls, lakini wengi wenu my fellow Gen Zs wanajua kama Nameless. But to me right now, I want to tell you something, bro, man. I'm in so much joy to see you sitting on your throne, bro. When I walked in that gate, I saw a happy friend, a happy guy. Yani, you're so happy to be in this space. And you know, a real king is a king who can accept that he's vulnerable. So when he said you're vulnerable, I knew you're among friends. Because as artists, many of the times, we have to stand and look strong for the fans. And for friends here, you can be vulnerable. So but I want to let you know, man, you have an amazing talent. And let me tell you, all of us here who are artists, all of us, from us Gen Zs all the way to millennials and Gen Xs, we're all pioneers. Meaning, we have to learn the hard way. We have to make mistakes. We have to fall so that other people can build on it. So let's be proud of our mistakes, guys. Let no one make you feel bad about making a mistake, because hakuna shule tulienda, bro. Ndio shule yangu, shule ya hard knocks. School of hard knocks. When you break, when you come together, when you fail, realize you're being a teacher to many others. Even times that hata wengine wanalani wanaweza kukudharau, but you should be proud of the fact that they don't even know that they're learning from our mistakes. So Collo manze, I'm so happy and proud that it's not easy to keep coming back and doing your thing and keep making us feel so amazing with your talent. Kuna vitu vingine ulipatiwa. One thing, hata kabla lines ni sauti.
Unajua ukiimba kuna hiyo sauti ina sound tu yani authority manze. Unajua and you have it manze. Unakuwa mfalme. And I love the fact that you say mimi najua mimi ni king wa rap. When king wa rap Buddha. And you've taken us too many journeys manze. Umeenda secular, umeingia gospel, tumeenda na wewe hapa, umetoka gospel, secular, whatever it is, you're telling a story bro. And you're telling a real and authentic story. So endelea hivyo hivyo. I like the fact that you call a few of us here tusikize, tukupatie feedback. It's important to take feedback and take it out there and keep going. Sindio? Because at the end of the day, you're not failing, you're teaching people. Sindio? Big up to the king, what up, I was here. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much from the Gen Zs on that side. We appreciate you. You have a question? Okay, we'll sing to her, then Ukonyuma.
I don't want to...
Oh, you have a question?
Not a question, I just want to say something. Frasha Tena, I have had the privilege of working with Collo, you know, not in one song, but a couple of songs. And if you know Collo, you know he smiles. Anapenda kusmile sana, right? And I feel like Collo is back. Yani jamaa, tukifanya song na yeye unajua alikuwa anajiita king wa rap, so huwezi ingia kwa hiyo king. So mimi nikajiingiza king wa flow. Ndio pia mimi nikuwe king tufanye track na yeye. Unanipata? Collo, I'm glad you're back. But where we are in life kama industry, collaborations tumefanya. I want us to get into partnerships as an industry. Partnership. Kama unajua msanii lawyer, tumia huyo lawyer. Kama unajua msanii ako na equipment, enda kwake. Kama unajua msanii ako na club, enda ukakunywa kwake. Let's start partnerships. Thank you very much.
That is a really solid point. Supporting amongst ourselves. That is amazing. Do we have another question? Oh, there was a question here. Collo, how are you feeling?
Maze, royal and grand.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hey.
So my name is Chela. I am part of the team that did set up here. I have had a great privilege of meeting not only Collo, but also Big Pin, ako hapa pia. And one thing I can say is because I am a very big hip hop fan, and I'm so passionate about that industry, and I've invested so much, and I work with many hip hop artists. And the question I would like to ask, or the guidance I'd like to ask from Collo and even from the group of legendary people who we have been like using them as a cornerstone of inspiration when we are moving, is like, what is like the role of this conversation? Because this is something we've never had in any hip hop show we've ever gone to or anything we've ever curated. Conversation has never been a part of it, in especially our industry as hip hop artists. Let's put aside like everything else in terms of like R&B or any other thing we have. We've never had a platform where we can speak real challenges, even had him pointing out partnership instead of collaboration. That's something we haven't even developed in our industry. So what is the role of this conversation in moving us forward, in building us? And I think that's important for us to know, so that when we move forward in our own spaces, because I'm sure there's a lot of hip hop people here who need that guidance as much as we need it, and I'm sure even you need it. Every single day we need to keep reinstating ourselves that we matter and our conversation matters and our voices matter. Yeah, so that's my question.
That's a really good question. Thank you so much, Chela. So, last year hip hop turned 50. In my opinion, it's the most influential culture of our era. It's shaped everything concerning who we are today. When you think about how we dress, how we relate, how in culinary arts, everything is hip hop, you know? And as this culture is being celebrated, there is the genre of music, what they call hip hop music. And I know that the genre wouldn't have used R&B as the sound, because the culture has different elements. There's graffiti, there's DJing, you know, there's b-boying, dancing, you know. So The only thing that hip hop culture needed to advance as a culture was a rap style of music, and that's why I was very specific to Kingwa rap, rhythm and poetry, you know. So as the culture and the genre of music was celebrating 50 years last year, it was so sad that different spheres of influence, like let's say in governance and also in the church and places of religion, didn't acknowledge that culture that has shaped who we are. And so as I was collaborating with the different guys that I did, like Awesome Rain in their album Simba, we were talking about this issue about, okay guys, if hip hop has impacted this generation, to see even Africa boast with a sound called Afrobeats, which is being championed very well by Nigerians and Amapiano by South Africans, what's the perspective and what's the story of East Africa? And remember, in the community of East Africa, Kenya hosts the business hub. So as far as infrastructure and kukua mbele, sindo tumekuwa always na added advantage kufanya mavitu, unaona. So okay, think about the 90s and going back into the 80s, many people had to come into Kenya to actually produce stuff, and guys used to benchmark with the Kenyan culture. And I can say this for a fact, people like Wizkid had to come, and he actually paid his flight to come and see, hey, who's this guy is called Kampmula. You know, those are vibe, you know. So I needed to go beyond just entertaining people. And you know, we're just not here to entertain, but also influence a generation. So this is the beginning of so much more.
Thank you so much. Maybe a final question before we close the Q&A. We don't wanna hatutaki uende nyumbani na burning question.
Can I suggest a person to ask a question? This person. He's called Esam. This is an amazing artist, my very good friend. He's called Esam Gavi, and he's going to say something actually. Since I have the mic and nobody taking it from me, I'm gonna take that advantage. He's an amazing artist. He's dope. Go listen, stream his music. It's called Esam Gavi, and he's amazing. Say something.
Sound engineer,
producer, MC.
Bado unafaa kukiwia ngoma yetu na kina Esa. Inaitwa Simba.
Okay.
Inaitwa Simba.
This is what we mean when we say plug your friends. If it's not like this, I don't want it.
Wagwan tena.
Wagwan.
Naitwa Esam Gavi, I should say. As someone who grew up listening to Collo, influenced by him, because I've always been a student of the game that is hip hop, and Collo's always been the one person who represented that. Him and Nyash as a Klepto. I always used to listen to you guys, and I was like, I need to beat the bar level that you guys always put up. When we did Simba, ulikuja na that same type of energy where Niko fresh in the game, but this guy has the mileage on me. Now uli drop bars on bars on bars always. Uli reignite the energy I've always had about you, that you are the GOAT, always been a GOAT, the best rapper ever.
Bless.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Bless. I love you, man.
So,
Hapo sawa.
do we have any question before we close? Okay. Last question. Here's the microphone, please.
Sasa nakuuliza, hiyo music video ya Extraordinary inatoka lini? Tunaitaka saa hii.
Umeitisha music video na ngoma yenyewe hata ija drop.
Inatoka lini? Tunaitaka saa hii, hatuwezi kugoja.
Maze, yani unaona after today, during once tumemaliza to agree. Juu mimi nataka itoke as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Sio?
Si nimekuambia niko na rafiki hapa naweza kufanya.
Tuende kazi. Mimi niko open, niko flexible.
Thank you so much. Thank you every one of you who is here. Thank you so much for your feedback. Thank you for honoring the invite to come and listen to what Collo has to say, and to also give us feedback on the music. So between the two unreleased tracks, which is your favorite? Shout it out at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Extraordinary! Hakuna watu hapa. waende bana, watu wakaende mlienda wapi? Walienda. Watu wakaende walienda. Okay, so we're gonna play Extraordinary, but before we play Extraordinary, I think Collo can give us some closing remarks and a vote of thanks to each and every one of you before we conclude the show, and then we can play Extraordinary and any other music. Afterwards, we're gonna have a photo session behind, just outside. There's a red carpet. If you want photos with Collo, you feel free to take photos with him. If what has been played today has inspired you one way or another and you'd like to collaborate with Collo, he's here. He's open to collaborations. If you want to sponsor anything of his, amtaki kulisikia, we are not yet done. We said this is a listening party, and what do? We listen. Yes, please. We are almost done.
Listen.
So can you please listen to what Collo has to say for the closing remarks, please?
Okay. So guys, I thank God, number one, for everything. When I got the chance to work as a copywriter at Scanad between 2012 and 2014, one of my creative directors taught me something: less is more. So I really don't like talking a lot in as much as I do. It will. In as much as, I tried. So I don't want to say much for the closing remark. I just want to say thank you to every single soul that made it here today. I've been surprised. I can't even explain. I don't know. I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. Na nasema shukrani. You know me, I'm about bars, right? I'll say, Mungu nguvu yetu ilete baraka kwetu. Haki iwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na undugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na amkeni ndugu zetu, tufanye sote bidii, nasi tujitoe kwa nguvu. Nchi yetu ya Kenya tunayoipenda, tuwe tayari kuili na tujenge taifa letu. Ndio wajibu wetu. Kenya inastahili heshima. Tuungane mikono pamoja kazini, kila siku tuwe na enjoy your drinks. Let us know where the after party is.
Yes, please.
Sindio? And keep streaming my music. Remember, Sauti ya Kijana is an initiative that I would welcome you to join, about the boy child manenos. Taji Records is available for us to be able to see how we can nurture younger talents and individual growth. And Beach Marketing, special shout out to you, Maze, the entire team, Maze, the entire, yani mbogi yote. Sitaki kuanza majina, Julius inaweza flow, but mnajijua na wapenda sote. Everyone else, Maze, behind Team Collo, Maze, mnajijua, yani nyote ni Team Collo.
Are you gonna shout me out?
Sasa uko hapa na shout out, Maze.
Shout me out.
I love you so much, girl. Thank you so much, man. You've been wonderful. Hasn't she been a wonderful host? Ongeza volume, hasn't she been a... Kwa majina naitwa Abigail Diana. We actually just got to meet like a few days ago, and she was recommended by ule msana tuchezenga piano anaitwa Laura Omboko. Uko ndani ya nyumba Laura? Mwambie nampenda zaidi. Thank you so much. You and Nyando Maze, you've done well. Asanteni sana.
Yes, and before you even conclude, I want to hijack your closing remarks.
Yeah.
There's something we do at Ongeza Volume. Do you guys love Collo? Yes. So what we do, we spread the love out there to the artists, Manze, because they give us everything that they can, and we need to appreciate what they do. So at the count of 3, I want you guys to say, we love you, Collo, okay? Okay? Usilie, najua nimekuambush. This is an ambush, by the way. So 1, 2, 3. A round of applause for Collo. you have anything to say?
Sitaki my speech.
Umemaliza?
Deep, so
Sawa.
so much vulnerable than I already have.
Once again, thank you so much for gracing our listening party. This has been the King of Rap. Hashtag DEP is back. Hashtag the King is back. Hashtag Collo is back.
DJ Root Boy.
I have been your host for the afternoon, that is. My name is Abigail Diana of Ongeza Volume. Please go and listen to my podcast. We love Kenyan music and we are shouting everywhere about Kenyan music.
And just any parting shot.
Oh, damn.
Any parting shot. Siongei, promise. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to just call this gentleman here.
Kuna gentleman anaitwa?
Huyu hapa.
Mr. Gentleman.
Please, pole kuambush. Please. Ladies and gentlemen.
A round of applause for this partnership in the making.
You guys, you don't even know. Like, if you enjoy Kenyan music and you enjoy entertainment, kulikuwa na comeback fulani yenye waswali celebrate ya Nyashinski brother yetu Biggie. But mimi nataka kusema officially, Kenyans get ready for Naibo! Welcome back home, bro! Karibu sana!
Welcome back.
I just wanted to acknowledge Naibo, Maze is back. I've not seen him like for years, Maze. Hata siku anajua atakam. But let's just get some drinks and enjoy.
Yes, get some drinks, have some fun, interact. Everybody that you want to know is here. I bet, I promise you. So thank you so much for coming once again. We have been your hosts, Collo, the amazing Collo. My name is Abigail Diana. Have a lovely evening, everyone.
Yes, tunazidwa kama hourglass. Rhymes za mwagika in abundance. Mike nikishika ni kundi ya lalana. Juu ya beat na anguka kama avalanche. Hapa Sam, make sure umepata Sam. Usikie utamu na ka ina slap confirm. Nimeshikilia hii game for long kwa palm. Usinilete mankino orangutan. Bado niko, ni muhimu kukapitia. Juu chini kama siso. Papi ratili pima hisia. Hivyo leo basi tunasababisha. Ndo tukande sana ibei. Wasanii na wakilisha. Ambia wadao wafike bei. Niko extraordinary. Ndo maana niko extraordinary. And I'm so extraordinary. Kila kitu ni extraordinary. Full circle. Ni life wa full circle. Tulichangia kota, zikapita nusu na pia kuna tutako. Look up in the sky, you guy. I and I fly too high. Kando nina right na midai. Watafurahi. Nikisikia hii muziki. Nikisikia miuchizi. Wataniseme chakwela. Nochichimini wanakwela. Sio kesi, wana uongezi. Wana niko sawa kuna dawa. Sombe kuna chacha. Kani kikulacho unakacha. Joni kikulacho wena gachi. Niko extraordinary. Ndo maana niko extraordinary. And I'm so extraordinary. Kila kitu ni extraordinary. Niko extraordinary. Ndo maana niko extraordinary. And I'm so extraordinary. Kila kitu ni extraordinary. Mstari ukiitisha wejua utapewa. Kuna wale wanachora na wale uchorewa. Delivery ni simple lakini tofauti. Collo na winda na chinja na pita Simba, 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 Simba na winda na chinja na pita kila siku anaguruma, yani mfalme wa wafalme, utamaduni ndio huduma, sio lazima upewe kura, utauza sera, urembeshe sura, mbona unanikera, siwaelewe rula, usamani jela, uelewe kuya, kambi kuna mula, kiza sound ya tribe of Judah, kani gangwe wetu kula, kasi hype police kuda, ali rise, niko set, very fast, no time ya kula, leta lofe garantika, uliza ndula, Simba, 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 Simba na winda na chinja na pita Simba, Simba, Simba na winda na chinja na pita I ain't lying, I'm a lion in the booth. If I'm dying, I ain't hiding the truth. I'm on fire with a lion like Zeus. I ain't fine while you trying my shoes. Sipping on goose, sina hiyo nguvu, sina hiyo lose. Kwani utadu, kini nikudu, I'm on my jewel, I'm on my views, I'm on my dude. Tumble up too, making major moves, and my fumble my dudes, come a deja vu. It's the same taboo when I say I do. Marry the game and I hate her too. Play her dudes, make some bad, bad moves. I said I do, so I take that bruise. Try to numb the pain with fake tattoos, fake ass screws, snakes so loose. Stima, Dimba, Vinicius, Junior, Yeniko Pomba, Julia, Miniko on my mind, Julius, Amphibian, villain of flow in the woke, nuclear, yeah nuclear, mina purpose one, two of us, wanasema ni wrong, think as us, you is, as you is what you doing to it. I'm supposed to be on my shit, but niggas ain't living the shit they preach. I'm bitter, I like my porridge sweet, touching hint of the sour stillness, they ain't dropping this. I don't walk for them, they don't walk for me. Kweli mimi nimebatika sikubali kupambana na mahali wanangu wanitaki. Yeni fala ananga hali ya bei kali juu wanafeel ako very fantastic. Mimi mbali naona hali ya juu kama kazi si mguu basi mimi si mkali. Toa mkono kwa mfuko ya mkuu usi act all nice na nichuki tu. Simba, 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 Simba na winda na chinja na pita Simba, Simba, Simba na winda na chinja na pita I want it this way, you want it that way, I like it my way, I pray for my way, I want it this way, you want it that way, I like it my way, baby shawty, Simba, 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 na winda na chinja na pita Simba, Simba, Simba na winda na chinja na pita moyo wangu sifu Bwana daima, sifu Bwana daima, moyo wangu sifu Bwana daima, sifu Bwana, sifu